Hi there, I'm Ryan Chan, the CEO and founder of Upkeep. Are you curious about the potential health risks of pesticides on your farm? In this video, we'll be diving into the world of pesticides, their impact on human health, and the ongoing debate surrounding their use. We'll discuss what they are, their benefits and potential harm, government regulations, and steps you can take to minimize risks for consumers. Let's get started. Are you wondering if the pesticides used on your farm could be harmful to consumers? While high levels of exposure to pesticides can indeed cause harm, it's still uncertain whether low doses of pesticides have detrimental effects on human beings. This is why scientists are recommending that farming professionals switch to safer, more healthy alternatives. So what are pesticides? They are chemical compounds used to kill unwanted pests. In the agricultural industry, pesticides help eliminate pests that damage crops. This leads to a more guaranteed yield and therefore lower costs. While the economic benefits of pesticides are clear, their toxic nature has become a concern for consumers. You might be asking, can pesticides cause harm? The short answer is yes, but probably not exactly in the way that you might expect. Pesticides are intrinsically toxic and can definitely cause harm in high enough doses. In trace quantities, you probably would not notice any immediate effects. The long-term effects of pesticides on humans, particularly consumers, are a topic of heated debate. Initial findings suggest links to various illnesses, but firm conclusions are yet to be drawn. The overall recommendations are to explore safer alternatives to pesticides and increase long-term systematic studies. Consumer groups and government agencies are pushing for action on the health concerns of pesticides as much as they can. Scientists argue on the side of caution as the information becomes available. These efforts have led to some government regulations based on what we already know about pesticides. So how does the government regulate pesticides? The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, is the primary body responsible for regulating pesticides in the United States. They have the authority to determine the chemicals that can be used and set corresponding usage standards for them. The EPA is required to register new pesticides and identify any associated risks to human health. They also perform special reviews, cancellations, and suspensions as required. However, the challenge that lies with a regulatory body such as the EPA is keeping up with global standards. In recent years, pesticides banned by the European Union are still finding their way in U.S. farms. This leads to more vigilant customer behavior in terms of product information and consumption. Now you might be wondering, how can I reduce the risk on consumers? If there were any chance of the pesticide reaching the consumer, it would be through the produce. You can reduce the risk of exposure to chemicals by cleaning the exterior parts of the fruit or vegetable. You can also keep track of routine maintenance tasks for farming by using a work order software. Investing in a CMMS can take your farm to the next level by reducing the cognitive load involved in remembering all the tasks involved in farm maintenance. Simple actions like peeling the skin off or washing under running water can reduce pesticide residue that might have accumulated on the outside. Another great option is buying goods from a local farmer's market. Being closer to the source allows you to ask about any pesticides or any farming practices in general. So while the debate on the effects of pesticides continues, it's clear that taking proactive steps towards safer farming practices is the way forward. Thank you for watching this video. We've discussed the potential health risks of pesticides, their impact on human health, the ongoing debate surrounding their use, and steps you can take to minimize risks for consumers. If you found this information useful, please subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. For more resources and tools to help your maintenance and reliability teams be more successful, visit us at upkeep.com. Remember, staying informed is the first step towards safer farming practices.